Hello everybody, it's Thatcher here, and I'm going to do a short little mini vlog here of the things I got from Comic-Con today. So today I was at Comic-Con for about a very long time. It was like at least like 6 or 7 hours. It was a long day. But yeah, I only had about $100 to spend, but I actually did end up spending a lot of it because stuff there is expensive, right? But it's Comic-Con, so I thought, oh fuck it, right? So, the main things I got two main things. So, let me show you what I got here. So, first thing I got was from the Rocket Ship Entertainment booth, which is a company that like publishes like webtoons and stuff in book form, right? And one of my favorite webtoons of all time is The Crow King. And that was my costume. It was Scra from The Crow King. And so basically, what they did for Rocket Ship, they have these. I think you can get them. I don't know if you can get them online too. I think I tried to get them online, but I wasn't able to. But I was able to get them here. They're just like there. These are. So the Crow King is a like kind of dystopian webcomic where it's like about these bird people, like avian humans, and so in just just simple bird form they have these plushies out here, and so here we go. We got the three main characters. The trio for most of the series is Kai Sedock, Scrat Eldwood, and Ray Verymoss. I pronounced that like shit, but that's okay. And so, yeah, the whole thing is like Scrat and Kai are like it's a very slow burn romance, but they go in love, they fall in love, while uncovering the truth of the island that they live on, this dystopian island, because they're in this military academy, and it's good. And then Ray's like with them, and she's helping out, and she's playing a big part in getting the mystery figured out, gathering intel and stuff. But yeah, the main thing is like the romance between Kai and Scra. That's one of the main features of the comic. Although again, it's one of the most slow burny of slow burns ever. But I'm there for it, right? It's fucking incredible. And another thing I got, I got this one from Prism Comics, which is it's a pretty cool place. It's like they like sell like a bunch of like queer comics and stuff like that. That's how I got my first copy of The Crow King about a year ago. But I got a copy of On a Sunbeam by Tilly Walden, a hardcover copy. This is one of my favorite graphic novels of all time. It is just incredible. I checked it out from the library like about a month ago. I was like, dang, I got this, and I was like, hey, do you have a copy of this? And I was like, and they were like, yeah. And so here we go. Now, On Sunbeam is a science fiction kind of fantasy graphic novel where it's a non-linear narrative set in space between like these two characters. Non-linear narrative between two characters. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But anyway, it's a non-linear narrative about a romance between two characters, two lesbians. But we've got a lot of really cool world building and stuff. But the real show here is the incredible art style, the lovely, like very like psychedelic kind of art style we got going right here. It's fantasy. It's like beautiful. And the characters are really nice. The personalities are just incredible. And yeah, and so This is a big book. I think it's about 500 pages or so. Yeah, Tilly Walden. Originally it was a webcomic, but I think I made it into a graphic novel. But yeah. And then my program here. Alright. What's interesting here is I got it signed because I was going to an author book signing for Wendy Martin of Castle Swimmer, which is the other webcomic that I'm really into. But they ran out of books, and I was just like, oh, fuck it, because I didn't really care. I don't really care too much for autographs, to be honest. I was just like, I want to meet Wendy so bad. That was just like my main thing. I was just like, I want to meet her. I want to say hi to her. I want to tell her how much her comic means to me and whatnot. But I did get it. I did ask her to get her to sign my program here. There's her signature right there. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what we did for Comic-Con here. Yeah. This thing kind of got a little bit crumpled up here because it was in my bag for... Oh my god, I gotta tell you about that, though. Because, like, what happened was, like, because you know how they get... they give out these, like, giant-ass bags, right? Well, I have a costume with wings on, so I can't, like, carry it like a backpack because that'll fuck up my wings, right? And so what I did instead is I strapped it onto my camera bag, so it was kind of just dangling from my camera bag over my shoulder, and so eventually, like, walking around for hours and hours on it, I was like, oh, it was hurting my shoulder, like, so freaking bad. I was like, oh my god, I swear it was so bad. It was, yeah. That was the one thing that wasn't, that I didn't really, didn't really go well with Comic-Con. Oh, besides, yeah, it's that, my issue with that, and then, the annoying guy outside. Fucking hell. The annoying guy with the giant fucking speaker and all the shit he sees, and yeah. Bro, what's your fucking problem? It's Comic-Con. Who gives a shit? You really think he'd give a shit if it was, if we're just going to a comic book convention? Like, what makes you think he'd give a shit? What makes you fucking think he'd give a shit? That's all. I'm being very vague about this. But that's okay. But yeah, it was good. I'm gonna edit that out.